The Germania Mint has really cemented itself at, I think, the top of the premium collectibles market. And the desirability of these kind of pieces is not to be underestimated. I'm going to show you some eBay results of my own sales where I sold a bunch of the bits that I've been sent over the years from the Germania Mint, and they surprised me. They did so well, and it's really interesting to see that dynamic grow over time. The Germania Mint, arguably on top when it comes to the premium collectibles market right now. And you can see exactly for why with these two amazing pieces that we're also going to have a good close look at here today on YouTube. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to this week's In Focus Friday. Before we dive in and have a look at those absolutely incredible pieces from the Germania Mint, I did want to just talk a little bit about how I think the Germania Mint are one of the best out there when it comes to reselling them. Now, I'm not saying this so you can definitely go and make a profit as a collectible investment. That is a very risky game, and you very much might fall short if you just try and do that. But there is no doubting from the results that I saw when I sold a bunch of the pieces that the Germania Mint have sent me over the years that they did exceptionally well. And you can see here some of the examples. These are the 1 ounce coin versions, all in the 50s, £50 per ounce. Some of them, yes, around the 40, but even that is a very respectable price. Now, I've said a number of times that I think eBay is a very good barometer of a fair market value for a particular product. And I think it's quite a good indication that the Germania Mint stuff is still popular and is still in demand. Now, there are some things that are less popular than others, which I think is very interesting. And we see some of these, the Mythical Forest series pieces being a little bit less at the £36 per ounce mark. But then the Germania stuff, the Germania Mint allegories and such forth, doing pretty well, all things considered. Some of the stars of the show you cannot ignore, though, are the double coins. So the Fafnir, here we go, £149.33 for that one. The Fenrir, £92, but I got messed around by the buyer who, I don't want to get into it too much, but basically he just decided to break the capsule and then return it, which is just fantastic. So eBay is not the perfect place to sell, but it's a pretty good place to sell. So those were all my auctions there that you can see, and there are plenty of others on eBay with great examples of bits that have sold very well. I think if we scroll back a bit further in the eBay past, yeah, there was another one of mine, and here are some of the 2 ounce silver bars doing exceptionally well. So there is no doubt that the Germania Mint stuff is popular, as we can see here, these Goddesses and Gods series, absolutely fantastic pieces. So well done to the Germania Mint. Now, let's have a look, especially this one here. This was one of mine. Woof, that did very well. For a 2 ounce silver, they are popular. We cannot ignore it. So let's find out why they're so popular and have a good close look at the two amazing new pieces that the Germania Mint have sent me today. So as you can see, the Germania Mint stuff sells really well on the second-hand market. Now, I want to make it abundantly clear that I'm not telling you that because of those results, you have to go out and buy the things that I've been sent here today by the Germania Mint. Buy if you enjoy, buy if you want to collect these kind of things, and do it with an eye wide open about what you might be able to get out of them if you need to sell them. Or if you want to dabble in the kind of collector investing market, it's a really dangerous one to get over invested in for sure. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, but it's a really rewarding one if you can pick and choose the right things. Now, as I said, I'm not saying that these are definitely the right things, but they're pretty cool, and the Germania Mint have knocked the ball out of the park on a lot of their products. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the latest in the Goddesses series, the Gefion. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but that's what I'm going to go with. So, very, very cool, as always, with all of these. Love to see these ultraviolet printed bars. They are very, very cool indeed, and this is the latest in that Goddess series. There we go, it opens like so, and we see here inside the actual bar. It's always really well presented. They are really very well done indeed. Now, I have to say the camera seems to be somewhat sort of whitewashing it. Maybe it's the lighting here today being a little bit off, but it is really good in person. The color scheme is just delightful, and it really does look very, very good here. I think that's better if I just have the less black background. That does make it look a little bit better and less overexposed. It's a really beautiful piece and a very well done addition to the collection of the goddesses. I'm looking forward to seeing what others come out from the Germania Mint in this series as well. It's very, very nice indeed. And here we have the certificate of authenticity for it, so you can see some of the extra information about it. What I do like about these is that they are all individually serialized with the certificate number to match as well. That doesn't sound like a great big deal, but actually it is a big deal, and it's a really, whoa, nearly dropped it there. That would have not been a clever thing to do. I suppose that's my only criticism of these. I have seen a few of them with a few little marks on the printing. They can be very, very delicate, so you do have to be exceptionally careful. And I've been critical of this before with the Germania Mint, but the sort of text and the whether it's stamped or lasered in needs to be more defined on the back of these bars, because the texturing that you get on the silver bar there just makes it really difficult to see. Even with the naked eye, it's difficult, but it is there, and that information is at least there. So really, really nice piece, and very, very nice to see, even if you do nearly drop it. Bloody hell, that would have been awful. Anyway, we will move on. I will put it into its nice little housing and then keep it safe and sound for if and when I do decide to put it up on eBay myself. The next one that the Germania Mint have sent me is the latest in their Rune series. So this one is, what's the name of this rune? The Amulet with Hewaz rune. Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not, but hey, what have I got to do but mispronounce things here on YouTube? So there's the detailing. Again, I like the fact that these have their own little serial numbers on them. This one here being B05, no, is it 592? 692. You can see this is, we're going to have to refer to the COA. It is 592. Okay, there we go. If you're in the Cool Kids Club, then you know what to do. Just quote that serial number. But yes, it's a nice piece. It's really good. I don't have my ultraviolet pen out to show you, but as with all of their runic pieces, the M, or the rune part of it, this looks like an M, the Hewaz rune will light up on fire. I will actually just go see if I can find the pen and see if it's got enough battery. Right, I have two of them in a drawer. I have no idea if they have any battery or charge, but we're about to find out. So, nope, that one is drained of battery. Oh, it's not going well, is it? And this one is drained of battery. Well, that is what it is. You'll have to take my word for it. I'll probably get them charged up and have them all for the either the intro, which here's a little unknown fact. I film my intros after I've done the video, and I also take my thumbnails after as well. But anyway, that's enough of the behind the scenes from me. Summary, I think these are really cool pieces. I think they're going to be popular. I think people are going to like them, and I think they're going to sell well on the second-hand market. I don't know quite whether you're going to make lots of profit on them if you do, but that's not necessarily why you should be buying them. And if you're interested in them, then as always with the Germania Mint, there is a link in the description to their website and their approved supplier list, where you can find out all of the information that you want to about these products. That's it from me. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next video. And as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.